Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between New York City and the Dominican Republic. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping up now, Austin Jackson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to first. Runner's back. 0-1 count and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Now a throw over to first and the runner back in standing. Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Stepping in, Chris Young. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. In there, 0-1. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Billy Hamilton will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. A ball and two strikes now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work on it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's running. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. No one out with a runner at second. The throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gonna be a tough play. The tag, and he is out. Digging in now, Trevor Story, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll step off and try again. Here comes the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Story stands at second with 2 gone. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there. Out in front on that off-speed.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line. Headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early. and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cody Bellinger goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one of the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The count now at 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And this is strike 3 call. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Falcons, Patrick Gary.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. At the plate, Juan Garcia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Young is there, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Hit down the line at first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Standing in, Billy Hamilton. First offering on its way. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
A ball and a strike now. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Garcia on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Just a tick behind for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. Looking to put
Third baseman.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Rendon down to third. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. It's up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. Here's Chris Young. First time up, he went down looking.
Chris Young.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. There's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 the count. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready for another chance? Juan Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger. And they'll need him to get something going here. And that will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off-speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses up and in.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ozzie Albies goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. In now, Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. So they do get their first hit, but their first run. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, one away. Into the box now, Nate Eovaldi looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. One and one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he misses there, 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Popped him up. Bellinger will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And that's just off the corner and low, ball two.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now batting, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Carlos Martinez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Sanchez is there and he has it for the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fastball, ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in, Chris Young, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Second baseman,
Colin McHugh enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
now pitching, Colin McHugh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hamilton comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting,
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Nelson Cruz is on deck. Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready once again. Nelson Cruz 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down.
First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. Rendon is there. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Rendon over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time to focus here.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player. As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Albies at second with 2 down. Popped up. Garcia is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Kelvin Herrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. 1 down. Riding in once again, Juan Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner takes charge out there and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Garcia scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Kelvin Herrera. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ted Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll step off and try and reset. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to Ted Williams now. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Billy Hamilton standing. First pitch coming now from Hughes. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Story picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, left fielder, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Chris Young has moved into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher, Hughes. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a swing and a miss by Young as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
On the ground towards the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And he will make it there as he slides in safely with a double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game. Wade Davis answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And he takes ball 1. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Still 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dylan Betances takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a hit-by-pitch so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's a chopper to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Chris Young. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Full count now, 3-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Off for second is Young. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Back in standing. In the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. He's running again. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. But fastball misses 2-2. Young stands at first with 1 out. Here's a look over to first. And the runner will get back standing. Again, he's off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag. And Young is out trying to steal second base. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he loses him on a breaking ball. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. 2 out with a man at first. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might.
Betances is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, but only 2 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please, drive home safely.
are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Dominican Republic and New York. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The Dominican Republic. Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Austin Jackson.
A ball and no strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cain comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Chris Young. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Leading out for the Falcons.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Albies scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now.
First baseman. One.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a bouncing ball foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bellinger in foul ground. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. At the plate, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off for New York City.
Woods ready. First pitch on its way.
Nelson Cruz.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch.
Cody Bellinger.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Alex Bregman will be next. Hit hard up the middle. Story brings it in. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
George.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a little tapper. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And there are 2 away now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off for the ninth, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Wood into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Two 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Line softly toward the hole. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Young is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Cruz is after it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready now, Chris Young. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fouled away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up now, Juan Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Juan Garcia.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Molina has a play. 2 down. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped up. Bellinger is there, and that's the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Change up low, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a step off. Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Cruz racing back, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Garcia over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, George Springer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Justin Bour will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
1-2 now. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
We've seen this.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phil Hughes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. So digging in now, Aaron Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Aaron Sanchez.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Popped him up. Garcia moving to his left. 2 down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Albies with a 1-1 count now. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Settling in now, Trevor Story. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Albies is on the move. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Albies on second. Story at first with no outs. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Relay to first, and that'll take care of Cruz. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
To 2-2 now. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he'll step off and go to third here. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Another try at 2-2. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Stepping into the box, Chris Young. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High pop-up. Rendon has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this 18.
Ouch, that one hit him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up, and he's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box.
Leading out for the Falcons, captain Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. 1 away. Standing in, Juan Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
To short. Turner fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Nate Jones enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that one got a piece of him. Here's George Springer, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. No hits to this point. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Way out in front. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Yadier Molina becomes out number 2 this inning. Jed Lowry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jed Lowry.
Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
So same situation looming as they'll try and close this one out with the right-hander, John Axford. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chad Green becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Molina over to his left, and he brings it in on a warning track. Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. JT Realmuto will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the